4 out of 5 kids from low-income families will not read on grade level by 3rd grade.
I actually had recently become a single mother. My son was 1.5 years at the time, and I went looking for resources. I went looking for help. I wanted to be able to provide for my son, and I had to learn how to do it on my own. So when I found Early Head Start, it was a blessing because they offered free or low-priced childcare. And luckily for me, at the same time, I found the Women in Construction training program through Moore Community House as well. So it was kind of a double blessing at that time. I really got into it. I really wanted to learn those skills. So in the meantime, while I was finishing my education, I'd be able to go and work out on a crew, work building or rebuilding, or in some field construction related. Even if it was a flagger on the side of the road, I knew I would be able to make the money that I needed to start. My son's in Early Head Start now. He can count very high. He can count, he's 3, so he can count to 30 without stopping now, and he can count to 15 in Spanish. He has socially developed. His mannerism, the way that he reacts with people, the way that the teachers and the employees at Moore Community House care and interact with him. It's a really beautiful thing to walk in on and see how happy he is and he's learning, and to see the looks on their faces and know they genuinely care about those kids. The organizations have been important to me in the way that they've given me a fresh start. My life is completely taken a new direction. I've had a chance to take control back over my future, and I'm going to be able to provide a very bright future for myself and for my son by utilizing the resources they provided to me. They've given me those first steps.
1 out of 10 children will witness domestic abuse.
Jane was enrolled in our Therapeutic preschool program when she was 3 years old. She had been exposed to domestic violence and had a sibling that was exposed to sexual assault. When she started program, she was pretty much nonverbal. The few words that she did know were very vulgar or not appropriate words for a 3-year-old to be using. She did not have the kindergarten readiness skills, such as knowing her ABCs, her colors, her shapes. We worked really hard replacing those negative words with expressing how she felt instead of using those words when she was upset. We also worked on all her academic skills, such as colors, shapes, numbers, getting her ready for kindergarten. I also noticed that Jane would need speech therapy, so we contacted the school district, and she was able to receive speech services through the school district, who would come to us and work with her weekly. So that was very beneficial, because now Jane is talking up a storm and she can express herself in a positive manner. It's mind-blowing. These children are amazing, and without the support of United Way, the program wouldn't be possible, and the children would not be able to reach their full potential and blossom and be able to grow into positive members of society.
Juvenile crime peaks from 3 to 7 p.m. while parents are at work.
The Boys and Girls Club is truly a safe haven. Without an organization as such, we would have countless students who would be at home unsupervised, countless students who were not continuing to learn how to make good choices. I mean, the Boys and Girls Club is a well-rounded program, and they're not only taught to complete your homework, and we not only have tutors there, but we teach about abstinence, we teach about drug prevention, we teach about bullying and peer pressure, and really try and teach the students how to serve. When I think about my childhood and my mother being a single parent, when she was at work, it was the staff members and it was the volunteers who really made an impact in my life. So I want to make sure that I'm continuing to pass that on and instill the importance of service and giving back to others and those youth, as well as my own 2 sons. Boys and Girls Club is not a place, it is an organism. It has a heartbeat, and the blood that flows through our volunteers and through our staff members flows to our members. And it's very important that we get involved and that we show our children that their lives matter and that they are important, and we believe in their future. I believe our partnership with United Way is part of the reason that our clubs are still thriving today. Without the United Way, we would not have adequate funding for our students. And anytime there is a deficit, the kids lose out in the end.
Thanks to you, United Way of South Mississippi is able to support educational programs like these that are helping children read, learn, and succeed.
United Way and their partners have paved a way for the future in becoming pace setters for grade level reading.
For every $1 invested in education, $7 is returned to society.
Supporting United Way
Is as easy as
1, 2, 3.
Give,
donate to United Way.
Advocate.
Talk about us.
volunteer,
Be my mentor.
Live united.